Everyone, it's Bookshami. Welcome to the show. Bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. The pitch. That's in there. Going one. And he deals. Out of line, out towards center. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
The 0-2. And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now, Evan Carter. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Quickly to second for one.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And fouled off. Runners on first and third, two away. Here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back in Arlington, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Wyatt Langford. Check swing, he held up. And that is ball one. On the ground to third. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
That one ripped. Canario raging back towards the wall. And he brings it into the warning track. Patrick Wisdom digs in now. First pitch misses. Wisdom measures 6 feet 2 inches. 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Langford leads off first with one away. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's the catcher, Sam Huff. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Yastrzemski, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. One hit, one left. We played two full. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Leody Taveras. That one's in there. That's strike one. That's to third, and that one handled. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now Justin Foscue, 1-for-1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the pitch. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 2 down. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next offering upstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2. Next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. On the ground to the left. Swanson. They take the force out, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Young. Yastrzemski back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And the batter now, Patrick Wisdom. Makes the grab. And at first. And here's the catcher, Sam Huff. That's in there. That's strike 1. Young over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Slice to right and foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The feed for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. Fastball for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, and Seager is set down. And that is that. 1, 2, 3, go the back at Globe Life Field. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Evan Carter. top of the zone for a called strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Out in the left center for a line drive base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to pop.
Over to second for one. On to Bush. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That one off the mark. Ball one. The Cubbies up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back in Arlington. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Yastrzemski back to work. In the air, right field. Canario sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. One up, one down. And here's the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom. That one's in there. 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Huff stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Bounce to the right. Slater. The throw to first. That is the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum.
Estoy puesto pa' coger.
Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Clase. That one a little bit high, and we're underway from Wrigley Field. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Out there to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one down. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Yastrzemski. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. In the dirt, and that is ball one.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And there's a ball.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Out towards right center field. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in. 2 down. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Next offering upstairs.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend, but I think there are some players given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Top of the 2nd. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Polanco, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to 3rd, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Cabrera makes the catch. 2 down. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Next is the designated hitter, Tyler Locklear. Second inning here, no score. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Steve 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and now for Seattle, Alberto Rodriguez. Here comes the 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd. And up next for Seattle, Leonardo Rivas. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. Hit in the air, right field. Canario in position. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Jonathan Clase up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mariners are down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back on to the 4th. Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. Yastrzemski back to work. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. That's in there, going 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Left-hand batter waits. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Polanco now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is down low. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Geraldo Castro. And that's outside.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That's out to center field. Drifts towards it. One down. And here is James Donald. And a swing and a miss.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Locklear up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike. Locklear goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Hard hit left side. On to first, and that is that. Mariners go down here at Wrigley Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Alberto Rodriguez. Swings and misses, and the count even at 1. And strike 2.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Naylor throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Leonardo Rivas up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 2. In the air out to center. Grisham squeezes it. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Jonathan Clase up next for the Mariners. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. The Mariners down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air right field, and that'll do it. So we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
And 1-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Cabrera makes the play. And at first, Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing. And now, Geraldo Castro right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here,
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Now the Mariners catcher, James Donald. That one missed. Abreu at third. Polanco on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2. Bounced out to short. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the DH, Tyler Locklear. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Not even close there. Ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swings through that one.
All game long, he's really done a great job of keeping these hitters guessing. You've got to play with that front foot. He's done exactly that, keeping them off balance.
And down on strikes. And the Mariners set down 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, do you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead?